Good day everyone, thank you so much for joining me today for a yoga practice. My name is Cherise, I'm from Yoga by Cherise and I'm based in Centurion, Pretoria. Please take note that if you have high blood pressure, to not go with your head below your heart at any stage during this practice. Also, if you have any pre-existing medical conditions, to make sure that you consult with your general practitioner before taking part in any form of a yoga practice. Today you won't need much, only your mat, a comfortable space to work in and maybe a water bottle, because today will be a quick flow. It's going to be focused on power and grounding. So it's only 10 minutes, but it will really wake up your body, get your blood flow going, your heart rate pumping, and let's get started when you're ready. You can meet me in the front of your mat in the mountain pose. So make sure that your sternum is lifted, shoulders pulled back, strong, easy pose. We're going to pull up our right leg first. We're going to start with a tree pose. So you can place your ankle beneath your knee or just above. We're going to take a deep breath in, reach your arms up to the sky. Breathe in through your nose and out. If this is uncomfortable, you can keep your arms on your hips. So we're just going to keep here for a few breaths. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to slowly release our leg down. We'll start off with the sun salutation. So you're going to take a deep breath in, reach your arms up to the sky, giving your body a nice long stretch. Take your hands down to your feet. You can bend your legs here in Uttanasana, or you can keep them straight, whichever is most comfortable for you. We'll do a halfway lift. Make sure that your back is straight, in line with your neck. And go back to Uttanasana. Here we'll take a big step back with the right leg first, followed by the left. Make sure that your hands is grounded on your mat. We're going to do the Chaturanga next. You can either do a full Chaturanga push-up, or you'll place your knees on the mat first, take your shoulders down, lift into Cobra. You can go slightly forward or up to the roof, whichever one's comfortable for you. Tuck your toes in. We'll push up for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Make sure that you walk your legs out in your first one, so it's nice and comfortable. Then push your heels into the mat and stretch with your underarms towards your thighs. You'll slowly gaze at your hands and you're going to step or jump back towards your hands. Take a deep breath in and out. We'll take another breath in here. And forward fold Uttanasana. We'll repeat the same towards the other side. Halfway lift. Remember to keep your back straight. Down to the mat. You're doing so well. Take a big step back with your left leg, followed by your right. Chaturanga Dandasana. And all the way to upward facing dog. Tuck your toes in. You're going to press into your downward facing dog. You can walk the legs out again if they are still a bit tight. Or press your heels into the mat. Look at your hands, step or jump back in. And lift up to the roof. Take a deep breath out. And breath in through your nose. And out. Now we'll do the tree pose with our left leg. So again, placing it below the knee or just above the knee. Take your arms up to the sky. Make sure that your right foot is grounded in your mat by all four corners of the feet. Going to keep here for a few breaths. So 3, 2, 1. And bring the arms down. Slowly release this pose. You're going to come to the middle of your mat next. We'll do a step or a jump apart with the feet. So nice big stretch with the legs. Now you're going to turn your right foot out first and your left foot in 60 degrees. So your right foot will be 90, your left foot 60 degrees. And we'll lower down into a warrior 2 pose. So make sure that your knee is directly above the ankle and your back foot is placed steady on your mat. This is the warrior two, so strong warrior. We'll go into the reverse warrior pose. Stretching our right arm over, giving our intercostal muscles a good stretch. Taking your arm forward again. We'll go into Trikonasana. So you'll straighten your front leg. You can step a bit closer. We're going to place our arms to the side. We'll stretch with our fingertips all the way over to the right hand side and twist with the body. You'll look up towards your top hand, making sure that your shoulders are stacked above one another, wherever your gaze is comfortable for you. And we'll come back up again into reverse warrior. Step with your feet more apart if they need, and go over. Coming back, and we'll repeat it to the other side. So you'll turn your left foot out now 90 degrees, your right foot 60. Go down into your low lunge for your warrior two. Keep it nice and steady. Okay, go back into your reverse warrior. Forward into your warrior two. We'll straighten the front leg, step or jump a bit closer, and into our Trikonasana pose. Fold over. Remember to create space, shoulders stacked on top of one another, keeping your heart center to the front. We'll go back into warrior two. We're going to step or jump with our feet apart, coming into your warrior two pose. So turn your right leg out 90 degrees, your left leg in 60. You'll do a slow deep lunge. And from here we're going to take our warrior into a bound pose. So we first do the extended side angle pose. So you'll place your right elbow on top of your right knee, stretching over, creating a long line between your left fingers and your left foot toes. From here we're going to bind if it's in your practice. If not, you're more than welcome to stay here. But we'll do a binding pose as it's very beneficial for your abdomen. So make sure you go low into your lunge still, keeping strong, steady, grounded feet. And you'll lift again into your warrior two. We'll repeat it to the other side. So turn out your left foot now 90 degrees, your right foot in 60. Slowly go down into your warrior two. Shoulders relaxed here. Make sure your hips are squared. Lean over with your left elbow on your left leg and do a nice deep side angle stretch. Long line between your right fingers and your right toes. We're going into the bound, so slowly release your elbow and take your arm underneath. Make sure that your heart center is to the front. Coming out of this bind, slowly lift to warrior two. And now you're going to step a bit closer with your feet. We'll do goddess pose next. So you're going to turn your toes to the outward corners of your mat. Slowly you'll go into goddess pose. So it's a seated position, almost as if you're sitting on a chair. So make sure that your thighs are engaged. Nice low squat. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2. You're doing great. 1, and slowly release this pose. We'll do a wide-legged forward fold. So you can place your arms on your hips or your hands on your hips, and you'll fold from your hips. So keeping your back straight, bringing your sternum forward. slowly do the forward fold. Make sure your back stays straight. You can place your hands on your ankles if that's comfortable, or you can interlace your fingers behind your back and pull them forward. Ideally, we want our hands to be placed on the mat and our head between our legs. Okay, we'll do a slight twist here. So taking your right arm up, creating space, placing your left arm on your right foot. And we'll swap sides, other side. Bring your hands to the front of your mat. Make yourself heavy. Relax your shoulders to the mat. And we'll go into Uttanasana next. So from there, step your feet in, reach up to the sky, forward fold down, keeping your back straight. Relax and come down onto your mat. You can turn around. And what we'll do here is we'll slightly separate the knees. We're coming into our child's pose. So forward fold by the hips, stretch your arms forward. And this pose is mainly just to relax the body, bringing yourself back to your breath. So you'll stay here for a few breaths. When you're ready, you can slowly come up, put your knees back together, reach on.